Welcome to the 5th Startup Method for Trainers session. In this, we're going to look at the slide pack for setting goals. In this lecture, the idea is to just get the students to set some goals for the course and the coming week. What I've found is that if you don't get the students to actually set goals, you've got a far higher probability that they're actually not going to do the work. There's a lot of research to back this up. So the first thing I do is get them a little bit inspired by showing them some of the world's most productive people. One of the person who holds the world record for writing books, a guy who holds the world record for selling cars, a chap who holds the world records for selling homes, a leading inspirational speaker, lady who holds the world record for books, and the guy who holds the world record for typing speed. And then I tell them, well, that's all very well, but what does an entrepreneur do, and what is real productivity measured with an entrepreneur? And it's really their productivity is going to be measured by the number of thought leaders, customers, suppliers, experiments, sales made, amount of money made, and then amount of real-world learning that happens in the program. So that's really how I'm going to measure their productivity. So how do they do it? Well, they can work harder and faster. The work smarter, we're going to make them work smarter by getting them to do the things they need to do to make a business succeed. But only they can work harder and faster. And only they can practice and improve and make notes. We're going to teach them how to do that, but only one of those can we really help them. And that's getting them to work smarter. So I give them an example of some other startups. So this is Park Point Capital, which went through a similar program in the States. They went through an 8-week program, managed to interview 326 people, everyone from the actual end users of their product, all the different industry experts and the different sort of supply parts of their products, all their partners and channels that they would sell it through. So they, by the end of the program, had an incredibly good understanding of what needed to be done in the real world to make their business work. Obviously, in this program, we want every one of the participants to do the same. So the first exercise, they set their goals for the program. The big thing is the number of interviews and meetings they do a day to acquire new customers and create the product or service. The goals for the end of the program should be to actually have made the first sale, worst case. Best case, they've hit their break-even point. Ideally, they want to be earning at least 10,000 Rand per month. So what are the goals for the program? What I then get them to do is set an individual goal for each different segment of this, so the thought leaders, etc. And once they've done that, they then share the goals with their members in their team, and then each week they're going to be held accountable for what they planned to do.